At first glance, Smash Ultimate may look like a simple party game, and I would not blame you. But the truth of the matter, Smash is an extremely technical competitive fighting game. With tools such as YouTube and online websites, tips, informations, and guides are not hard to come by. Follow me as an average Smash player with little to no competitive experience climb my region's rankings and try and hope to reach top 10. This is my road to competitive Smash. Yo, my name's Andrew, also known as Bunky, and today's the first episode of my series where I document from now till when I try to become top 10 in my region for Super Smash Bros. Ultimate. Top 10 is kind of a lot to go for, but I have nothing better to do with my life, so we're gonna shoot for it. Anyways, so my region is an island off Vancouver and near Seattle called Vancouver Island. Yeah, I do live in Canada, so polar bears, snow, maple syrup, snow. Anyways, I will be showing you the tips and tricks I personally use to get better at Smash Ultimate. I am in Elite Smash with Pokemon Trainer, so that's about my level. Pokemon Trainer being my main. I think Pokemon Trainer is a top 10 contender in this game, and I really like Pokemon, so it just makes sense. I've been to 1 LAN event and 6 or 7 online events. I haven't topped or anything like that. I'm still trying to get better at the game. But I think it's a really good opportunity and a really good time to try to get into the Smash competitive scene if you want to, or if you just want to try it out. Because all of the locals, all of the weeklies, they're all online right now because we're all stuck at home. So if you were nervous about going to, let's say, I don't know, wherever your locals are, you don't have to be anymore because it'll be in the comfort of your home. So I would really recommend just checking online if you can see on Facebook, Discord, or just giving it a Google where your local scene is and when it is, because it's really fun and probably free right now because everybody's just trying to play Smash. And it really improves you at Smash really quickly, so I would really recommend it. So I think the first important step to get better at Smash is just to play every day. I think it's a no-brainer. Me and my friends play every day. Today is the 23rd and tomorrow's the 24th, being tournament day, so tomorrow is our tournament. The 24th is also my birthday, so just for that you should subscribe. But me and my friends are probably going to go play right now, so we're going to have a play session. I'll probably have a couple minutes of whatever goes on. So yeah, here we go.
Now all you gotta do is trust me, and I just have you all to myself. You're beautiful. I know I'm really not usual, but there's no one else like you. Can I just have you all to myself? I'm lonely every day. Why do I still hear your voice singing? Maybe I've been lucid dreaming about you. I know they don't want me around.
Jump.
So what else can I do if she doesn't know? But it's hard to love you here, 'cause I don't want you there. Giving up your heart.
I'm really pressing everything.
Every little piece of you, can we go? I know a place you've never been before. Now all you gotta do is trust me. Can I just have you all to myself? You're beautiful. I know I'm really not usual, but there's no one else like you. Can I just have you all to myself?
Yo, what's up? So things happened and there was a big delay. So it's now a week later than it should have been. It is the 1st of May. Today is tournament day, so we do have a tournament in about 50 minutes. I'm probably going to practice some basic combos, play with some of my friends before the tournament happens, just to warm up. But first, I'm gonna grab something to eat, and then we shall play some Smash. So it is tournament time. It looks like everything's seeded. I think this is the final seeding. Yeah, it probably is. I'm going against Captain Rockhopper in game 1. I don't know if I'll win that. We look about even, and then I'm going against the second best player, I think. Second or third best ranked or seeded game 2 if I win. So that'll be fun. So yeah, my two friends that are also joined, they're decently seeded. Yeah, I don't know about that one. Yeah, so let's go into game 1.
Game 1 was played against a Crom player named Captain Rockhopper. We went to PS2 game 1, but I've never really been that confident with the Swordy/Crom matchup, so he kind of F-smashed me a bunch of times, and it was a pretty short game, and he was easily able to take it. Game 2, I tried to go to Battlefield, hoping that the platforms would help me, but it ends up that Croms get at every stage, and I kind of just got massacred, so with more F-smashes and a run-up F-tilt, he was pretty easily able to take the round, sending us to losers. So unfortunately, after losing game 1, that puts us in losers bracket, meaning if we lose again, we are unfortunately out of the tournament. But game 1 was against a Toon Link named Rai. I felt pretty confident about this matchup, and let me tell you, Big Dragon, if you swing your limbs enough, you kind of just explode the elf, so I was pretty confident just because Toon Link is so light, so I was pretty easily able to take game 1. So game 2, he decided to counterpick to Kalos Pokemon League. I was pretty comfortable with this stage, and my game plan was kind of just to rack up damage with Squirtle, and then switch right to Charizard and try to one-shot him just because he's so light. I could really tell he didn't know how to play against Charizard, and this matchup became really easy, so I was easily able to take this round, sending us to round 3 of losers. So game 3 was played against another Crom player named Brandman. Like I said, I kind of struggle in the Crom/Swordy matchup, and I was surprised that I saw another Crom. But I did feel, at least in this game, that if I played well, that maybe I could win, or I could win. And with this giant forward smash read, I did take the lead, and I tried to slow down the game state with a little bit more zoning, and with a really nice double forward smash read, I did end up taking game 1. So game 2, the Crom player decided to counterpick to Yoshi's Story. I'm totally fine with that because I think Pokemon Trainer's best map is Yoshi's Story, so with a nice up smash read, I did take a really early lead. After that, I tried to slow down the game pace and try to just zone him out a little bit. With a really bad roll in, I did get another F smash, and after racking up enough damage, I easily got the back throw to kill, and that game was a lot easier just because it was Yoshi's Story, and I was off to round 4.
Let's go, boys!
So game 4, this is where it got hard. I was playing against a guy named Bottled, or Asian Letters, as I'd like to call him. He's beaten me before. He's a really talented Zelda main, but I think he was playing his secondary Sheik this time, so maybe I had a chance, but cue the boss battle music. So game 1, we played on Battlefield. As you can tell, I'm kind of really trying. And I do know that this is his secondary, of course. But he is a really skilled player nonetheless, so I was trying to win like a lot. Me being a Sheik player myself, or as a secondary, I kind of knew the matchup, and I was doing pretty well until I like kind of jumped in her up smash. But me knowing that she's also a feather, I kind of backthrowed her and she exploded, so yeah, that evened things out. I was doing pretty well against the Sheik player, but that's probably because Sheik can't kill till like 600%. But with a back air into up smash, bad tech by me, he did take the stock. And like if it ain't broke, don't fix it. So the classic Ivysaur back throw does kill Sheik again.
Another cheesy back throw? Okay.
So at this point, the game was pretty even. We were both a little bit over 100%, but with 2 bad side Bs on my part, he did get the fair into Bouncing Fish, surprisingly killing, and that means we lost game 1.
Okay, I lost.
Game 2 was played on Kalos Pokemon League. This was life or death, meaning if we lost this game, then we were out of the tournament. I was playing pretty badly at the start, but with his missed Bouncing Fish, I did get a nice F-Smash read.
Alright, let's go.
He did respond pretty quickly with his own F-Smash kill, pretty bad movement by me, but with some more zoning, I did start reading and figuring out his playstyle, so I started adapting, knowing that he did a lot of danners and a lot of Bouncing Fishes. I think maybe because he was new to Sheik, he didn't know the Sheik setups because they are quite hard, so he was trying to kill with Bouncing Fish just a little bit too much, and I did read his danner when he's landing with it a lot, so I did get a nice lead. So at this point, we did have a pretty nice lead until I jumped into his bomb. Not a good idea, but this did mean that we were last stock if we were to lose this. If we lost this, we were out of the tournament, so we're kind of under pressure. After giving him like an 80% lead, I was not playing very well right here. The problem with Sheik is Sheik just can't kill to like 600%. So after racking up a little bit of damage on him, the game was around even. And knowing that he just only went for Bouncing Fishes and like straight up F smashes or like up smashes, I did get to zone him out a little bit, and he missed a Bouncing Fish, and I clutched up with the back air tipper, sending us to a game 3. So now it's game 3, and for some reason he decided to pick Yoshi's Story as his counter pick. I don't really agree with that, just because I think Sheik's worst map, or at least one of them, is Yoshi's Story, and like I said earlier, I think Pokemon Trainer's best stage is Yoshi's Story, so I think he kind of hurt himself by doing that, so I did combo off on him, and he can't really do much about it, because Sheik doesn't get as much on the stage. With another Bouncing Fish read, I did get the F-Smash. Like I said before, it's been a long... it's game 3, so I started reading his habits, and I punished him for it. Also right here, he did another Bouncing Fish into a Danner. He lands with Danner a lot. Lucky he didn't land on the platform, but I did get the F-Smash, and at that point I think we both knew that it was pretty much my game for the taking. So at 183, I kind of just zoned him out. It was a pretty quick game. She can't kill, like up air at 180 doesn't kill, so with a back air,
Let's go!
I popped off.
I won! I beat Asian letters!
So surprisingly, we did actually take the round over Bottled. I know it was just his secondary, and he definitely would have beat me if he was playing Zelda, but it was just nice beating such a talented player. But this did bring us to game 5, and it was against a Ken player named Skrillex. And I'm gonna be honest with you, I have literally no clue how to play against Ken. So he kind of just massacred in game 1. So now we were put in a pretty tricky spot. I had no clue how to play against his characters, so that was fun. And he also banned Battlefield and Yoshi's Story, my 2 favorite maps while playing Pokemon Trainer. So I was contemplating playing either Lilac Cruise or Kalos Pokemon League. If I went Kalos, I would have been safe. I know how to play on that map, but I also don't know how to play against Ken. Or Lilac, where it's more of an obscure map, and maybe because he doesn't know how to play on it, it would like even out the dumbness. So the only possible thing to do was ask my mom which map to play on, and she picked Lilac. Now looking back at it, I don't know if it was the right decision, because she probably can't name 5 characters in this game, but it's alright. We went with it. In game 1, he still did his Ken things. Yeah, more Ken things. And pretty much I had no clue how to play this matchup, so it didn't matter what map I was on. I did get him to last off this time. But with that, this tournament was a wrap. Hey, it's a couple days after the event. Looking back at the event, I think we did pretty good. I came 13th out of 35th, so that's like in the top 40%. I don't know how to do math, but we went 3 and 2, meaning we won 3, we lost 2. That's pretty good in my opinion, just for our first episode of the series. My friends didn't do as well. One of them went 0 and 2, and one of them went 1 and 2 or something, but that's alright. We're just gonna play more and get better, and that's kind of the point of the series. But something I recommend you doing is saving your replays or your gameplays and looking back and seeing what you can improve on. So looking back at my footage, I feel like I F-smash, roll, and just hold shield way too much. So looking in the future, I'm going to stop trying to do that as much, trying to make me a better player. And I also really need to learn the Ken matchup because the guy that played Ken, first of all, I think he came third, so good job to him, but I just didn't know how to play the matchup, so he got away with a bunch of stuff he probably shouldn't have. So that's just something I need to study up on and learn for the future. But yeah, that's pretty much all I have for this episode, or the first episode. If you enjoyed, please subscribe and like, and I'd hope to see you next week. Bye-bye.